Yo. Let me just turn this music down real quick. Hey, man, if you're watching this on the flip, you already know what it is. We got suggested settings to watch this video. That would be at 1.2, 1.5. Get all the information in. If you're sitting and watching it normally, because that's how you operate, hey, shout outs to you. But I'm just getting the link out. Make sure you like, subscribe, and send it out as well. And we're getting ready to get started, y'all. So I guess keep hanging out in the elevator as you're going up to the penthouse. Where is the mute button? Where is it? Where is it? All right, let's turn this music down, not all the way gone. This video is for entertainment purposes only. Let's scoot back a little bit so it's yellow. What's up, YouTube? What's up, crypto land? What's up, cyberspace? This your boy, Crypto Bruh, aka More World Peace, the DJ / music producer. I made the beat in the background. That's what I like to do in my IRL time. Make beats, be creative, and yeah, I guess as a hobbyist, I've been following this crypto thing for a little bit, and then yeah, I think it might be doing some great stuff. Just kidding. Yeah, I've been in crypto now, I guess, for fucking 6 years. I used to make YouTube videos like in 2019, but yeah, y'all can't see those. Maybe one day I'll like release them, the archives from the vault. But we're gonna talk about it today. How y'all feeling? How are y'all feeling? I hope you guys enjoy the upgrade of my microphone here. I went ahead, had a really nice DJ microphone that I only use in IRL. I was like, what the fuck? I could just use this shit right here. I got my headphones. You know what I'm saying? It's lit. What's up, Willow? What up, Kay Harris? What up, David? Good afternoon to you. Zen King, Shizzy DeFi. How can I get Crypto Bruh to come on my channel for an interview? Talk about Zen and about how you got started. Dude, I'm hella down. Let's link. I think just if you want to get in touch with me, join the Telegram or get into Telegram. Or if you see me on Telegram, just chat me and then ping me in the Telegram, and I'll look at my DMs to see what's up. But yeah, dude, I'm down. Let's run it. Let's talk about some crypto. Yo, what up, Tree City West? The Bit Lord. That's Bit Lord. I'm gonna have to change his name to Bit Lord. What up, Lou? TD. Dank in the house. Hey, everybody here. Joe Bluffing. Why are you so bearish on DXN? Hey, let's talk about it. Let's get into it. I'm so bearish on ETH DXN. I'm not bearish on all DXN, just Ethereum. I'm just bearish on ETH right now. It's fun. It's fun to be bearish on ETH. We know it's got a lot going on, but Yeah, I'm really liking the Avalanche system, and I want to be the well over here. Oops, excuse me. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Hold on, let me clear my throat. Where's that mute button? All right. But yeah, so like for me right now, I'm just focused on building a position where nobody is, and that's going to be on Avalanche. There are some players, some Zenians over there, but again, I just see a lot of opportunity to vamp some of these users into the ecosystem so that they can participate in, first principles and fairly launched cryptocurrencies outside of this, regular shit of every single day of a dude in a suit with some guys in a different country making some app for you to put your funds in just so that you could pay a fee to them. Nah, bro, we collect fees out here. And again, that's why I like DXN, because it's super solid. But I'm putting more of my energy towards Avalanche, trying to bring people over there. Gonna start talking to Avalanche spaces and stuff, and really putting the pedal to the metal of getting the word out, because that's what Zen's all about. It's about mass adoption, and it's about putting the pieces together for crypto users, so that if they really, really, really want to use the cryptocurrency, why not make your own coins with just a little bit of native coin from the blockchain that you're on, in some time. Get those two things together, and you got yourself some Zen. After that, you got all different types of avenues that you can dive down. One of those being this question here, which is, why am I bearish on DXN? And truth be told, an old wise man told me that whenever you see a wick that's this big, it probably needs to get filled. Now, you don't want it to get filled, right? That's the hopium. The hopium is that, oh, please, crypto gods, make it so that this isn't going to take me with it, right? And that was me. I had that hopium in this area. Please don't let this take me with it. This rejection pretty much solidified that this is something you got to keep your eye on, because that is now pretty, that's the pool. That's how deep this pool can become, because somebody was willing to unload the coins, even though it, got bought back up. Now, the reason why I wanted to see this too, because this is a stress test for a market maker to see where the market is. So even though they released all these, they released the Kraken, and then some people were able to pick up the coins. What we learned in this part here of this dump was that the slippage on DXN was pretty bad. No one really could pick up anything. And I mean, you could, but you really needed to like push it to the low, like you would need to up your gas, make sure, you got good slippage, and you would have been able to, inquire some DXN down here. But not everybody was able to do that. That put a green flag in my progression of this project, because I was like, okay, cool. If everybody, oops, damn, my fucking throat. Hold up. So, I'm just freestyling right now, and I was like, today is Thursday. Oh, I didn't even say the date. See, and I'm thinking it's Thursday. It's Wednesday. It's the middle of the week. And I'm just going to start today with you guys. That's just how it's happening. I'm waking up, and these are the fresh thoughts off my mind for today. So, got to clear my throat a little bit. Hey, DJ, play that song. Replay all the ladies getting Zenny. What up, doucheland? Thanks for popping it up. So again, where we're at with the DXN is this more than likely needs to get filled, this wick. And because this wick needs to get filled, we need that narrative to get to these levels. So one good chart to look at, realistically, get away from the USD, because that's not what DXN's about. It's about Zen, right? All roads lead to Zen. You need Zen in order to get to DXN. So I did start to get a little bullish today. Or not bullish, but like, my sentiment is starting to change a little bit, because DXN, if you look on the DXN versus Zen chart, DXN is below the peg. So technically we should be buying it right now, right? So this is a big chart what's crazy is that this chart disappeared because people took their DXN out. But somebody built a tiny pool, so it came back. I was like, thank God. And I'm hyped to see it again because it was gone for a little bit. And it kind of, again, it puts the proof in the pudding that DXN will do better when there's more community behind it. And that's what we want to see. So I'm not a whale over here. And a whale would really be like plus 5,000, 10,000 DXN. Super whale would be like 20K, 30K. Now, the thing is you have to remember that no one talks about on DXN. And I'm going to talk to you about the DBZen NFTs because that stuff's coming to life. And just no date yet. What the fuck? Can I spell, bruh? Oh, that's what I can't do. I can't drop the B in the right place. So, if you remember way back, I was one of the first people to talk about DXN. Straight up. Nobody was talking about this shit. It dropped into like the developers. I just read a message to see how all this transpired. Where's it at? For Rosvin. So all this transpired because a fellow Zenian brought Rosvin into a developer chat where people who were interested in Zen started to kind of congregate and bring to life. Oh, there we go. Bring to life like what we are trying to do next in Zen world. And then I loved everything that I saw because I went and I read the light paper of DXN. And I was like, wow, this is really, really cool. Like, this is exactly what Zen needs to have something that's going to keep burning Zen for a long, long time. Like, that helps with the inflation of the token, right? You have something burning, it brings it down. That was the original plan here, okay? Before all of the cool money shit, it was just like, hey, this vehicle burns Zen. So it did that too, right? You go to Zen Turbo. And on Zen Turbo, the biggest burner on Ethereum is going to be DBZen. So, and I keep telling myself every day, yo, bro, don't talk about this shit. But everybody's so excited about it. It needs to die. Please let it die. It would be so much better for everyone if it died. Because also that kind of proves too that the whales don't want to pick up the price. Because they could, but then everybody would just sell on them. So the sentiment needs to change, and when all are golden, right, then people will come back, and that's why DXN isn't dead, but it needs to die. Die. Now look at this right here. So on this burn list here, DXN rules on ETH. I mean, Phoenix still hasn't burned 1 trillion Zen, which is still bananas to me because it's like, dude, do you know what this project does? Like, this is like the ultimate Zen amplifier. When you're like, hey, I need some extra, energy to bring my Zen to life, right? Because you could just have Zen, you can stake it, you can do all that stuff. You can put it in a xeNFT, make more Zen with burning Zen, right? But then, you even got the shitcoin, you got the Doge, you want a full Doge meme guy. There you go. It burned 1 trillion. You know what I'm saying? So the memes in the printers, they burn, but the game mechanic, it's not really there yet. Another indication that ain't nobody here yet. We still very early. People don't even understand how Phoenix works. So DBZen though is burned 4.4 trillion, and we needed this because when you looked at the way that this worked, it did a where is that? Where is the coins? Oh, tokenomics. I love their tokenomics page. It's just one thing. It's 100% to all the users. So DXN only has 5 million coins, y'all. So to have 1% of this is what a lot of the whales are trying to do, and they'll be set forever. Having 1% of the future supply on any level is really the mindset that some of these people have. And that's kind of why I'm like, yo, I need that same mindset. So I'm over here, I'm on Avalanche. I've got my coins. And again, this is just a portal to port Zen to X1 chain. So if you want to move your economical energy from, let's say, Avalanche, and you want to move it to a better, fair environment, and I will say Fastnet right now is shitting on everything when it comes to speed, and speed matters in crypto, because if you can't get a lot of clicks quick, you're gonna interfere with the user. So speed matters. That's why I like Avalanche, but Fastnet is faster than Avalanche. But looking at DXN, I don't know why I don't have an RSI. Let's throw that up. Deutschland with the 2. A young white man told me WIC gets filled by 50%. How does it get filled? Well, you mean like it has to get filled up to 50 and then like reverses or something? Is that your perspective on it? KuCoin listed Zen. Yup, KuCoin listed Zen. What's up, Dr. V Ray? From all the way from South Africa, pinging in. What's up, crypto, bruh? I've watched your live stream since April, bro. Yo, thanks, Michael Higgins. Higgins. Michael Higgins, bro. Shout outs to you, bro. The Zen bull run is here. At the end of July, DXN is going to pump with the announcement of DBZen's the calm before the storm. We'll see. We will see. That's where my weirdness is in DXN. I want to see it get priced right for the DBZ NFTs. Because like now look at me. I'm over here, right? On this one. This is where my world is. We ain't got that much liquidity. We ain't rocking like Ethereum right now, but we gonna come up straight up. We only got 4 people buying over here. So I ain't lying over here. There ain't nobody over here. But it's all good. Because what I like about Avalanche is it's slowly growing. This isn't actually the best chart. This is the old liquidity pool. The liquidity pools have changed. I've actually made an Avalanche. Got my 2 Avalanche coins side by side. But yeah, they changed the liquidity pool. So now there's 3.2 thousand in liquidity. And yeah, there's 49 market makers. Right now we're on a dip. Somebody's hating on me, I think, because I'm blatantly saying I'm buying XEN. So I'm just like, yeah, this is not how you crypto. You don't crypto on the surface, but in order for mass adoption to happen, there needs to be activity. So I'm kind of playing my role, I guess, in activity. But yeah, XEN is doing really, really well. And then DXN is doing well for what it is. Now, what I mean by what it is like here, we'll look at Ethereum. It just ended right now. 0 miners. Or maybe it's updating and I didn't get to see how many people played. But yeah, it looks like 5 ETH went into the pool yesterday. So that was another small day. Another smallie. We're at 0. Yeah, 5.83 in DXN. Now, see, this is what's cool though, is DXN, it pays you, premium, right? Its premium would be the Ethereum or whatever native coin you're into. It pays you the premium so that you as a person can have extra coins coming in, but you need to have a specific amount in order for that to come in, religiously. And these ETH fees aren't doing it, bro. $10,000 is not going to do it for the people or for the amounts of money that has gone in and out of here, right? Like over $6 million worth of Zen has been burned, and over $8 million of Ethereum has entered this contract. Over 8 million, bro. Like, so DBZen is not dead, but it needs to die so that it can come back to life. And until more and more people realize this, I just feel like it's going to have a chokehold on top of it, causing it to not be able to lift off. Now, what will, like I said, make this die and come back to life, it will be DBZen NFTs. All right. So whenever DBZen NFTs get into rotation, that shit's going to naturally bring DXN back to life, because there'll be a reason to inquire there will be a reason to inquire DXN, so you have that advantage in DBZen NFTs. Now let's see. Where's the DBZen NFT thing? The only problem with there's no problem with DBZen NFTs. Let's not say there's a problem there. You can do whatever you want to do. Lou asks, what is your thoughts about Zen 3 to 4 years from now? I think Zen is going to be a top 5 crypto, or a top 3 if more community members can get on board with the intellectual message that Zen is trying to push. And maybe that doesn't come till maybe like, you know, that around year 8. But I feel like the community controls how fast Zen can become exposed. I mean, we have KuCoin, right? That's the other hype of today. We have an exchange, the KuCoin. They have the Square, which means they pay $1,000 a month for their Twitter, which is wild. Talk about brand loyalty. So this is real. And what's crazy is yesterday I was going to bed and I started getting pings, and it looks like, here it is, KuCoin has listed Zen crypto, and you now have a chance to win $35,000 in a Zen prize pool. Oh snap! I don't do these things. I think KuCoin. I don't. Or let me see. Let's go to KuCoin. Actually, you know, I haven't been there in a while. KuCoin. Is this KYC? Is this KYC right here? Now we want this type of stuff because you don't want to have to ask. Like, it's not like Jack Levin went and said, "Hey, KuCoin, list Zen." He's said it before in other interviews that he prefers to be invited. And yeah, the invite just showed up, man. We got the KuCoin. Oh, so you do have to sign up. Oh, you can use a phone number. Oh, that's kind of cool. So is KuCoin, KuCoin is no KYC. Ah, wow, that's crazy. So another it's still centralized though, because I know they have a KuCoin DEX. Where they got their KuCoin DEX at? I think they have a KuCoin DEX. This is, I mean, if you've been in crypto, you've seen the rise of KuCoin. This is like side by side with Binance. And there was a lot of centralized exchanges that were trying to do what Binance did. Because if you weren't there in 2018, 2017, these were the websites that were listing your favorite shitcoin. And yeah, they've since, you know, established a business, you know, getting sued by the SEC. They real players now in the space, and they keep innovating. So maybe we'll be over here on KuCoin. But yeah, that was the big news from yesterday. So this is gonna, oh wow, they're doing it July 5th. So so after the mint rush for VMPx, you'll see KuCoin trying to steal some of the attention by listing Zen on their website. And that's very cool. Make sure you go like this. You know what I'm saying? Zen forever. Leave a comment down here. Tell them it's Zen up. Zen up, boy. Zen up, boy. But see, this is the good attention we need. And this is, again, why DXN is dead. But it's going to come back to life. Because in DXN, you need Zen. All right, you can't detach Zen from this as much as everybody wants to. It's not its own thing. It needs Zen. Unless Razvan's going to be like, all right, guys, we're going to scrap the Zen idea. And if you have DBZen NFT, or if you have DXN, you can burn it for this new coin. You know, like, it doesn't make any sense. So, like, it's like, yeah, of course, Zen plays a factor in the way that this moves. All right. And there is a FU in a sense for it, but there's not, you know. It depends on whatever you're thinking. Like, if you're the type of crypto user where you need battle every single day, you need drama to keep you entertained, you know, here's some drama for you. So DBZen NFTs is to propose a new class of crypto asset, the dual balance crypto vault NFT. Dual balance, that's pretty cool. DBZen NFT's mission is to create further utility for DXN and xeNFTs by proposing a new NFT collection, non-fungible token, that will allow users to gain trustless yield trustless daily native coin yield. Daily native coin yield. So that's like your ETH, that's your AVAX. And that's cool too. This DBZen NFTs is going to be on everything. Yeah, this project addressed the critical point related in xeNFT trading volume and Zen deflation through DXN. Okay. It offers a dynamic rewarding user experience that facilitates xeNFT holders to wrap their xeNFT in a newly minted DBZen NFT. DBZen NFTs enable its owner to own a piece of digital art that rewards them with daily trustless native coin rewards. So this is really the meat and potatoes. All right. This is what is going to make DXN pump. And I feel like we need to price in this hopium. The hopium in this statement is that people really want to wrap their NFTs. Now, I'm glad that it's a wrap, right? Before they were going to use the burn function. But if they would have burned your NFT and not wrapped it, what would have happened is you would have gotten no XN credit for the NFTs. And that's why the team, Fair Crypto, is trying to figure out how do we incorporate the burn for NFTs in the token allocation for X1 chain. So there's a big ass like cloud of question marks over that. So the way that the DBZen NFT team decided to address it was they were like, hey, we'll just go ahead and wrap the NFT, allowing the user to burn the Zen later. Now, I don't really know how the formula is going to work yet in this retrospect. So what I would like, I mean, it would be cool. They don't have DXN on subnets. I think they have it on X1 chain. So I wish they could do a test or something so I can get more bullish on this. But I just want to see how smooth it runs, right? Like, what does it look like for a user that has to unwrap it? What is that like? What do they get? You know, is now the power based on wrapping time? Feel me? Like, are we wrapping? Like, if I have a NFT that's due in 2 weeks from the day that I enter DBZen NFTs, is that wrap, you know, of 2 weeks gonna give me more power? You know, or is the, you know, what is the line in the sand here is what I really want to see to make me more bullish on DXN. Right. And I think me and Clout, shout out to Clout Cox, we're going to host the spaces with the team sometime this weekend or next week to talk about DBZen NFTs. And these are the things that are running through my mind to ask them, because it's things you got to really think about. Like, why am I going to, you know, it's not an investment, but it is, and this isn't financial advice, because I don't want to invest or put chips in DXN for the whales to use me as exit liquidity. It's already happened 3 times in the chart, and I don't think that is intuitive for all users. Like right now, the same thing is happening, right? We are getting to a critical oversold area, but what I would like to see is DXN come down to this 19 on the daily. The reason why is because if you see on the hourly, right? Is it the hourly? Where is this respected? Oh yeah. So on the hourly, when we have intense moments to the downside, this is typically the respected area of support. So I would like to see that happen on the daily or get close to it, so that I know that DXN is completely dead. It's ready for my interests. And again, this is only happening because the whales have position, and there's not enough whales that have the mindset that, yo, you need to hold these coins because there's only 5 million of them, and getting 1% is going to be extremely hard. Meanwhile, they're like, hey, fuck that. I'll buy my 1% down here because I control the environment. That's kind of what I'm seeing. Like, I'm seeing like one person saying hold, and then the reality is saying, no, we can get these lower prices because no one's playing in the lobby, which means all I need to do. Oh man, is this here still? Please tell me it shows me the entries. It probably just refreshed. Snap, crackle, pop. Oh, it's right here. Nah. See, what I wanted to see was if whether or not this area, this burn, I need to screenshot it so I have a better concept. But when you look at it, again, the way that the burn cycle works is based on weight of Zen burned. So all it takes is people to move from 100 millions to billions to saturate the bottom of the chart. And that's how the whales are keeping control, because I've seen it. They've been burning around 7 billion to 6 billion. And that gives them the opportunity to take like 4,000 coins to sell them back on the market to push the price lower. Now, this is not anything I think that is of issue. It's truthfully just turbulence in a distribution model, because now they're redistributing the DXN from the daily auction to the populace. So this is exactly how it should be working. That's why it's like, oh man, DXN is powerful, because it's redistributing the coins back to the users. But if there's not a ton of users, then of course it's going to have a lot of downside, because it's just like a regular crypto market. There's nobody to buy for the sellers that have the position to take the liquidity, unless everybody pulled their liquidity. Then I mean DXN will for sure die. But yeah, I believe in this team. I believe in everything. And again, Zen is on KuCoin now, right? Zen's on KuCoin, so more players are showing up, y'all. More players will be coming to the party. And if you're really in Zen world, you should be seeing this. So you don't need to be emotional, because emotions is to think that shit is gonna die. You should be kind of applying your future perspective. You're creating the hypothesis of what the future can become, so you can really put that theory to the pedal. Hey, it's 420 over here. Hey, 420. But yeah, I'm gonna get and this is what I'm saying. Stop telling people to buy this shit, man. Just let it pop off. Tell people to buy Zen. Like, that's where we are. Let's go look at the Zen, bro. That's where we are right now. Look at Zen go crazy. Shit. Back to the mothership. Will Crypto. Ayo, anyone know if NFTs on Pulse it's not showing up after they're minting? What do you mean, like the UI? You might need to clear your cache, bruh. DXN is under $4 now. Did I believe in bruh's call? Bruh. Jack out of the box said RIP KuCoin. What's my favorite exchange to use? Solana, Phantom, and hella fast withdrawals. Yeah, KuCoin is in the business. That's what they want. What's KuCoin? Sounds radical. Yeah. Oh, racial. Oh yeah. If you throw an extra K at the end, let's say Ku. I'm a little cuckoo. Nah. But yeah, looking at Zen. Let's take these lines off. Let's take the science lines off of the chart. Now, I've been on this spree of saying, yo, I mean, don't follow me, but I'm DCAing into this shit. It only makes sense to do it on Ethereum. So I'm minting on AVAX, because that's the chain I'm going to use to get into XN as aggressively as possible. I burned quite a bit of Zen on Ethereum, but the problem that I'm running into personally is that most of my Zen mints don't come out until 2024. Luckily, they should be in the window of the 333 auction, but in the beginning of the 333 auction, I don't have that much Zen. So I know there's probably a lot of people like me, and that's what drove my curiosity to this idea of like, hey, maybe it's time to start building a bag similar to like DXN. I'll probably do the same thing. You'll see me fucking flip, and I'll be like, all right, I think it's time to start building a bag over here, because the interest is coming back. And again, that's why I want to see DXN, DBZen NFTs be successful. Like, if it's successful, then it's a cakewalk. It's a cakewalk after that. Then it's just strategizing on how do I get more DXN and how do I, keep minting Zen. Neither one is better than the other. But Hopium definitely can take us to a whole new level. Can't wait for you guys to see the Hopium t-shirts I'm working on. We're going to go full force in July. So, it's going to be dope. It's going to be really, really dope. Make sure you like and subscribe. If it's your first time watching, make sure you like and subscribe. We talk about Zen crypto in depth every day, Monday through Friday. On Tuesdays, I usually do a chat with my boy Crypto Kindness. But we come back to the channel and we start diving in. But looking at Zen, so Zen is going to dictate the interests of the market. And again, a lot of being an early Zenian, in my opinion, is having mints, being able to mint before other people. Because in the traditional market of DEXs and centralized exchanges, that's just where the buyers are. The traders will try to create and control, and new traders will come in. That's the crazy part about this too. Some new traders are going to witness what's going on over here, and they're going to be like, what the fuck? I didn't know anything about Zen. Why didn't I know about this? Especially like if you have the correct capital to be able to enter this liquidity pool, right? There's $1.3 million worth of liquidity in the Zen ETH Uniswap pool. So this is huge for some people. And like, look at this volume. I mean, unfortunately, I don't have enough to jump into this because I guess I'm just still late to Ethereum. I just feel late, and I'm sometimes ahead, but majority of the time I feel late. And I don't feel as early as I feel right now about X1 chain. I feel like I'm literally ground level with one of the hottest chains that are about to be dropping in 2024. Now, looking at this volume, 742,000. There's a lot of cheese to be made if you're in the liquidity pool. A lot more too, a lot more over here than in DBZen as well. That's kind of why it's like, damn. So DBZen, if you're hanging out in the liquidity pool, it's summing down, but you're still banking if you've got the right stats going. But on Zen right now, it's got a lot of attention coming its way, and that's kind of where I see everyone floating to right now. And the supply is definitely finito. This shit is gonna be gone. Especially like these 333 auctions are gonna burn all of the Zen. And we learned yesterday in Jack Levin's inside of his his AMA on Twitter, he talked about how the 333 auction will be going to all chains. So everybody will be able to participate in this, meaning that the ETH one is probably going to be super banging because that's where everybody is, right? We all started in Ethereum. That's where the hive mind lives. And I'm sure after the VMPx launch, there could be some people taking profits of VPMX back into Zen for the 333 auction. So this is another thing that makes me really bullish about Zen. I don't know, I haven't heard anybody talking about it, but when the VMPx drops on Ethereum, it's gonna probably do the same thing that every other coin does in our ecosystem, which is gonna link to the native, right? It's gonna put one liquidity pool that's probably gonna be wrapped ETH. And then there's going to be another liquidity pool, more than likely, that will be Zen. Okay. And with that connection to Zen, as people use Zen to buy VMPx because they couldn't burn Zen to get in. So now they're going to use their Zen to buy it. Right. The hopium of like, oh, I can't wait to use this bridge. That hopium, that's going to be in the air. So that's a reason to get into VMPx launch. It's gonna be a lot of hopium of people who can't get in that are gonna be willing to buy it. And I think that's good for Zen price because we could see some of that liquidity pour in to Zen, taking this out of here, right? Out of this liquidity pool. So this makes me really excited to see what's gonna happen here. Everyone's like, where's the liquidity gonna come from? VMPx is going to rock the LPs because after what we've learned, the X1 chain, you get 3-to-1. So when you burn your VMPx tokens, you're going to be able to get 3 XN tokens for the X1 chain. Okay. The total supply of VMPx is 108,624. Oh, excuse me, 108,624,000. So there isn't that many coins anyways to go around. All right. And this thing is already deflationary out the gate. guys. It's deflationary out the gate, right? More deflationary than Zen out the gate, because there's not that many coins. Cap supply, ain't no more coming out, and there's gonna be a lot of interest in that X1 chain. There will be some people who hold it for the bridge, but that's what plays with my imagination of like, hey, bro, what price is VMPx really gonna be, right? Right now it's at 14 cents. Let's go to Unistat. Unistat. What y'all talking about over here? I do not do what I'm doing. I aped into XEN and DXN because I haven't even pumped yet. It will go parabolic, says Carrie. Nah, XEN is going north, bro. We shilling that shit. That's where it's at. Oh yeah, I got another reason to show you. So because Jack said, I'm just going off what Jack said. You can hear me at the end of the spaces. I asked him a pretty complex question. That's my bad. Hey, look at your boy. I asked him a really complex question because this is the current VMU virtual minting units. So the price of production. So this is what they're saying. They're saying that when you create Zen on a sub chain that has less gas than Ethereum, you're essentially just making Zen at a lower rate. So you're producing Zen, but just at a lower rate. So you still have a price of production. Yours is just at a lower rate. Now these rates, now that we know this means a lot for these Zen prices, because 140 Gwei on Polygon, you're getting a mint at 9 cents, 1 VMU. And I'm also just a disclaimer, these are all based off xeNFTs, not the vanilla mints, because the xeNFT is where the game will be played in my world. Okay, so maybe in your world you think a lot of people are going to go to coin tools, they're going to be using the Zen miner, but I think of those as advantages. I think of that as like, hey, you're in Zen and now you know how to get it cheaper. But a lot of the people who walk through the gates, they're going to come in through xeNFTs. And when they come in through xeNFTs, these are the prices that they're going to be seeing. So 1 VMU at 18 Gwei is $33 on Ethereum. All right. On AVAX, it's 43 cents. So the cool thing about AVAX now is we know that AVAX is going to be 100 to 1. So for every 100 AZEN will equal 1 EZEN, because this Gwei don't move, right? I mean, as this goes up, I guess in Gwei, then things will get weird. But I can't wait for them to really figure out how they're going to do the math on this and where they can lock it in. Because maybe there's like a majority concept, because not a lot of people make xeNFTs. And this would be my argument, would be like, not a lot of people make xeNFTs at high gas prices unless they're subjective to doing it because they don't know the future. Like no one could forecast that today's gas prices would have been 16, because a year ago today, there was the NFT culture, which had these prices roughly around 50 to 100 going into the fall. So, there's a lot of different subjective to change type environments, but looking at it this way, currently AVAX is 1 to 100, and that would be the best place to spend your mints, because if you look at Polygon, it's 9 cents for 1 VMU. And now Binance Chain, this is another beef I got, because Binance Chain, you can use the Anchor node and get Gwei or get mints for even cheaper. You can get a mint up to 1 Gwei. And a 1 Gwei mint on Binance Chain brings it down to 16 cents, right? So you got to be cautious. Maybe that's a good question to ask Jack Levin. Hey, man, I'm into a lot on Binance Chain. What Gwei price of production are y'all going to go with? More than likely, they'll do 5, hopefully, depending on, if this is really exposed. You can get 3 normally. You can get them at 3. If you get the Anchor node, you don't need any extra setup. You can just do 3. Wait a little bit and they'll confirm. But 5, that's automatic on Binance Chain. So it's $1, pretty much 97 cents to make 1 VMU. So that's a lot closer to ETH as well. And that would make Binance another really, really good blockchain to produce Zen on. And then we look at the rest of the chains that are here. All right, Eve Moss, it costs no money. Moonbeam, 3 cents. Phantom, 2 cents. OKX, no money. Pulse Chain, 11 cents. And then again, no money on Avalanche on ETH POW. So when you look at the subchains and you really put them under an umbrella, that's why AVAX is superior and Binance Chain, because their price of production to create Zen is more in relevance to ETH. Now that like this, it gets deep, y'all. It gets fucking deep. Binance Zen is gonna soar. It's the DGens are strong. Well, yeah. I mean, if that's why we need to make dApps that burn all the Zen. I can't believe people don't do it. It's like, wait, do I need to do? Excuse me. Do I need to do it, guys? Put a 1 in the chat if I should release a coin. Is the bridge going to be ready by July 4th? No. They said that they hope to have a demo, but the bridge itself won't be live just yet. And I also believe XN tokens won't be live as well. The XN token won't be a thing until the auction. So that's the real thing we're trying to get underway to understand. When is the auction? Right now, speculative date is September 1st, but they could do it earlier. Or if shit's fucked up, they could do it later. So we're waiting for them to set the date in stone, and then that's what we'll know what's next. Doucheland with the 2. Math on ETH, 0.4 or 0.3 ETH for minting. How much for claiming? Oh, I mean, yeah, the claim. I mean, you could put the claim in there too, I guess. I don't know how much it is to claim, but it's half the price to claim. So claiming would be like $16, like, because it's just half. And what do you call it? That's why it's like Binance Chain. It's got some speculation. All these different GUI types that people can get has actually fucked up Binance. Just to keep it real, let's keep it real. Let's go to liquid supply here. So this is why I've been championing Avalanche, because I've been trying to tell you people, yo, the liquid supply here is the lowest out of every single one of these. And technically, if this is to say, price of production, then it's the third most expensive chain to make Zen on. So technically it should be the third biggest supply, but it's not. And same with Ethereum, or I guess you could say it should be that way, because it technically all Zenians should want to mine where the value is, right? It's like, why are you mining in a fucking in a silver mine when you could be mining in a gold mine, right? And then like the ETH mining is like a straight blood diamonds mine, like you're in the diamond mine. So I'm looking for the gold mine. And that's why I use liquid supply to give me the perception of where the gold mine is. And Avalanche has a reason why the supply isn't blowing up, and it could blow up, but it needs more minters to blow up, right? And these minters are slowly growing. They're not going too crazy. But yeah, looking at total supplies here, let's go ahead and put the top up. So Binance Chain comes in at number 2 at total supply, 75 trillion Zen, 75 trillion. Avalanche has 3 trillion. And then Ethereum has 12 trillion. So technically, again, I think Avalanche has got a great narrative when it comes to blockchain and it comes to liquidity. And I think that Zen would do great in their DeFi ecosystem. Same in Binance, but again, just like the homie just said, Binance Zen is gonna soar. It's the DGen's stronghold. Like the DGens have the capabilities to pop it off over here, but will they do it? I don't know. And also, we need to know, hey, is the team gonna honor one GUI because people can do it? That would be the fairest thing. The fairest, and it's not bullish for people who've been minting on Binance. I feel you, but that's why I put it all out here so that you can fight for what you want. Minters on Binance would want them to honor the 5 GUI, But in reality, there's a lot of people that do mint at 1 Gwei. And those 1 Gwei minters are who is creating so much supply of Binance. On Avalanche, we know that no one can get an advantage when it comes to mining. So this is a true number. Fair, bro. The fairest thing in this whole thing, when it comes to this XN shit, not anything that ET dude is saying, is how are we allocating these subchains where people have put a lot of energy of minting Zen, because that's where the Zenian is. That's where the learner is. You can't really learn how to do Zen on Ethereum. You're more likely going to learn on these chains below. So I really do hope Avalanche Zen is the second most expensive chain. I'm biased as a motherfucker. Straight up. During the auction projected for September, will the xeNFTs not have reached maturity be accepted? See, that's the thing that they're trying to figure out. Oh, no, my bad, Corey. What's up, Corey? So actually what would happen is your xeNFT would need to be matured so you can burn it at that time, so you can get credit for the Zen that has been created. But if this is why DBZen NFT ran into an issue and has to wrap your xeNFT, because if they don't wrap it, then technically when they do the burn, it just burns the token, right? It burns the ERC 721 token, right? Because ERC 721s are still tokens. They have their own token ID. Even though it's making tokens inside of it, this shit is crazy. Even though it's making Zen tokens inside of the xeNFT, it's its own token. So when you cancel that token out or you burn that token, it actually sacrifices everything or the data within that token. So this is the conundrum that the team and even DBZen NFT has run into, because it's just part of the development of Zen. So technically, in order to burn for the auction, you would need the xeNFT to be matured, unless someone creates this thing where people can have an automated wrap system. And that's what DBZen NFT's mission is. They're basically that's how I'm seeing it. That's why I'm like, if they can pull this shit off, which I think they can, this is going to be huge for Zen, because then that means when you enter the Zen world, you actually get to get so far away from the native coin that you started with that you're just going to end up a Zenian, right? You have DBZen NFT that will give you native coin to participate in that native environment, but you will be able to actually take your Zen and move it into this new experience so that you can gather more, and you don't need native coin. You need more Zen, and Zen is free to make with native experience. So this is, going to change everything about it. But this is the conundrum that we're in. It's like, how do you honor the data inside of the XeNFT and burn it at the same time? Because that wasn't created when the contract was created, because no one was thinking about it, because now we are where we are today. But it's bullish. It is bullish. Cleo claims it will be on Pulse, but we will see. Everything will be on Pulse Chain. But hey, Pulse Chain would be, I should have done this in a ladder. So Pulse Chain is the fourth most expensive chain to produce Zen on. At a stable, this is stable chain, and that's why this is a really good post right now, because this is stabilized. Everything is pretty stable. I've seen Polygon a lot lower, but I think they're just like in their moment. A lot of people are on the network. Same with Moonbeam. A lot of people are on the network. Same with Phantom, because these subchains are what's rocking in the bear market in reality. But the money comes in through Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's where the real retail is. Real retail, they don't know shit about Zen or KuCoin or VMPx. They don't know anything about this. Okay. So they're coming in, they're having fun, but they're going to come in through these channels of Bitcoin and Ethereum. That's why X1 chain has to exist. Going back to my thing saying, yo, bro, don't be surprised to see Zen in the top 5 in 4 to 3 years. Like, don't be surprised. It's like literally designed to climb coin market cap, to just boop, boop, boop. And hopefully people see it as it goes up. But yeah, looking at Bitcoin is finding some stability. Now this 100-day moving average is flatlined, and this 200-day is coming up. So typically, when we see this type of action, let's roll it back here. Let's roll it back. We don't really want to see the 200 on top of the 100, bro. Oh, this is on the hourly. Let's go to the day. So on the hourly, it's looking grim. It's looking grim. Here it's starting to, reach up. That 200 is reaching for that 100. So I'm still like I said, I wanted to see Bitcoin close above 31, and get up and start moving to the upside. But it didn't do it. Here we are today. So Bitcoin's on its last life as well. I didn't really believe it. There could be some profit taking happening. And this is what makes me worried about everything. But it makes me bullish about Zen, because Zen is the new crypto in crypto. Like, if you're in crypto and you're not in Zen, are you even in crypto right now? Because eventually a lot of mother people going to be in this coin. So if you're not in it today and you know about it, then like, what are you doing? So my question is does Zen pump while Bitcoin dumps? And that is a crystal ball question I have no answer to. Like, I have no clue. But what I do know is that this is a great opportunity to scoop up some of these native coins to get your Zen for even lower when it comes to creating it. And that's the crazy part about becoming a Zenian. You want the price of ETH to drop lower, because then that means it costs less in gas for you to create Zen. And that might be what might be happening right now. And we might be seeing a pullback in the main market that could drive interest to Zen, because people are able to create more with time and they don't need more crypto to make more crypto. So that's the mass adoption part of everything. Keeps us bullish on track with stuff. And that's what's good too about Bitcoin, is if Bitcoin goes down, VMPx will become a lot cheaper in BRC20s, because they're connected to stats, right? So you'll see here, like my orders, because I sold at a certain stat. Oops, these aren't mine. Oh, I'm not connected. Lols. Let's connect. I like AVAX. It's the fiat gateway. Yeah, AVAX is a fiat gateway. I guess you could say that. Yeah, maybe that's why I'm into it. Maybe I'm into AVAX because of the theory that, like, yo, I could go from all over the place. I can go from Coinbase to AVAX, and I'm like locked in. Damn, what the hell? I don't know what I'm doing. All right, it's lit. But yeah, you can. AVAX has C chains, and C chains give companies the ability to make a blockchain outside of the mainframe of blockchain, so that they have more control over the security of their experience towards the user. And that's what's really cool about Avalanche, is they create those subchains so that other people can interact with blockchain and not worry about being on a C chain, which is the consumer chain or the customer chain for Avalanche, to use just their technology that they sell to enterprises. Boom. I don't know why people are still sleeping on Avalanche. But yeah, looking at mine, I sold some. Yes, I did. And what I did do was I bought a bunch of bitmaps, and I'm sitting on my Satoshis now, because I came up and I bought a bunch of bitmaps, to make sure that I have these things. And I think these things are selling out now. But you see, like, Bitcoin going down in price is good for me right now, because if this goes down, then that means that the stats is what controls the price. So you sell like your VMPx on Bitcoin via stats, right? So I did 55 stats for 55 VPMX each. And then that's what created the $93 or the 308,000 stats, right? So when you're looking at the listed here, that's what people are doing. They're selling 4,000 VMPX for 492 stats, which is worth 15 cents. And they want you to buy this and you have to spend 2 million stats. So everything is in stats. And since everything is in stats, we want lower Bitcoin. That's actually a great thing. Bring it on, bitches. Because if you bring us those lower Bitcoin concepts, this is going to give everybody the ability to buy in. And then the infrastructure is starting to be built out already. All the BRC20s, all the ordinals. And there'll be more influx of users that come into this area than ETH, I think. That's just something I'm thinking on. Even Jack Levin himself, he said that he expects this market to be like 50 billion, worth 50 fucking billion in 2024. And that's ordinals and BRC20s, you know. And that's the same thing here. It's like, yo, Zen might pump because things are getting cheaper and more people can get into it, right? So it's a little bit of a reverse psychology, and that's why I like looking at this RSI too on Zen. It's got me really like just scratching my head. Okay, let's go ahead and switch it over to the wrapped ETH price. Maybe this will give us some bearish narrative. Stats, sats, fats, cracks. I don't know. Is some stats. That's on my blockchain. I have my own blockchain. Tashar, what you talking about, bro? I got bruh chain, and we got stats. You feel me? Wow. So versus ETH, it looks pretty bearish. Here, let's bring up the RSI and let's go to the daily. Gotta remember to look at this. Yikes. This thing look ugly as hell. Hey, last time we had a bull run though on some price, it was after we were overbought forever. We were overbought, and then when we got oversold, boom, just for a little bit. May 15th through the 25th. That's technically when an exchange of hands happened. So in this area, this is cool to watch. So this is the chart versus Ethereum. This one looks like a little bit more crypto, a little bit more realistic. The RSI is shot because again, this is versus Ethereum. So in ETH price, not USD, not ETH into USD. So yeah, man, this shit is looking great. Look at this buy volume coming in on a oh my god, dude. Yeah, like that is insane. This is I was trying to find a bearish chart, ended up finding a bullish one. Yep. It's looking good, bro. It's looking good. So I guess this is our next area of resistance to break through on Ethereum. So, damn, how many zeros is that? I don't even know. But yeah, that's a hell of a gain. That's a hell of a gain, guys. Let's do the percentage. So from the bottom, if you were to get in right here. Oh, another 400%er on the table. 418. Let's go ahead and switch over to USDC since that's what everybody looks at. Carrie said Bronx chain. A Bronx chain coming soon. It comes with an actual diamond chain, a gold link chain. It's going to be the flexiest thing at the party. We're going to get a price here. So let's just see. Let's just get some hopium. Where that at? So, oh, that takes us back up here to this resistance area where we started our descent down back in April. But we went oversold in Ethereum right here. Oh, look at that. See, this was so cool, man. I love fucking looking at cryptocurrency. Because like what you see here is you got to interpret it how you feel. So right here in this April area, there was a lot of people who took profit on Zen and DXN. This is the same height of DXN. And if you were in the cloud of being like, yo, Zen is the next thing, like we're going north, this is the moment, like fuck everybody, like this is our time. And then shit just shifted and it started to go down and we thought it was going to go up, but then it went down again. And then we had this area, right, the flush out, which was post-chain launching. So post-chain launch, a lot of people were selling their Zen to get into post-chain. Wells still, or the bears still have control of the price, so they were able to keep taking us down, right? And when we switch over to the ETH view, we totally see it all play out on the RSI, because that's what people were changing back and forth. They were changing ETH. So Zen versus ETH, not ETH versus Zen was what, or my bad. Yeah. Or ETH versus Zen is what you want to see, because it's like, how much does a Zen token cost in Ethereum? Not how much does a Zen token cost in a USD environment. So that's why we'll see here, March, we have the run up. People are putting their ETH into the vehicle. Like, oh my God, it's fucking sick. This is dope. You know, woohoo, 420, people are still doing it. And then bam, big exit. Somebody exited, took all of their Zen and dumped it on these motherfuckers. And then they took the ETH from them. And then ever since it's been down, right? All projects. So I don't know, if you're an investigator, go investigate this day, April 24th, 2023 in the Zen environment. That was the day that everything turned around. So at least we know that this is market manipulation. Whoever took this top, they pop off, you know, but they brought us back down into this region here. So again, this is like why I keep saying, I think we're done with this whole, like, we're at the bottom. Like, this is the bottom. Like this whole scenario is the bottom, because it's people changing hands, right? The mentors are changing hands, and we know that no one has Zen. People have it because they buying it, but no one's creating it. So it's only the Zen living on the decks that we need to worry about, you know, for at least a month, or I mean, at least 2 months, right? This is nothing. 2 billion, 3 billion, 400 billion, right? And at any moment in this area, like the activation of the 333 lobby to XN is going to activate. And then everyone's going to just be burning their Zen for that lobby, causing even more pandemonium of price. Right? So you see here, when all that shit was going down, right, we get to May 15th. Where's May 15th? So yeah, right here, May 12th, May 13th, May 15th, all that exit out liquidity to post chain. You can see this is more community related. It's not one wallet, it's a lot of wallets. So we had a lot of back and forth trading action. And yeah, came all the way down. And for some reason, May 25th to May 26th, we had an exchange of that was well enough. That's actually right here. Let's go ahead and draw a line right there. I'm gonna move this line up. Ah, so yeah, that's a resistance area. Do they have it in them? Will they do it one more time? So who cares though? The price is trading so sideways right now. Like, look how like strong of a support there is. Look how many green volume days there has been versus negative volume days. So technically, this is a beautiful coin. Kind of surprised there's not more attention on it. I don't know. Maybe everybody in crypto is just like, I don't know. This is crazy. Look at this consolidation for like what? Yeah, the whole month of June. This shit just traded sideways. That's crazy. Where are the traders? Why aren't they talking about this? I am not a trader, bro. I am a crypto enthusiast that likes crypto. Oh, y'all speaking a different language. What up, Yin Yang? Bruh on Mars. Hey, think of a cool, funny name for my coin. I'll probably have to do that shit. It's got to have a Z in it. What up, Frankie for crypto? Welcome to the stream. What up, varying viewpoints? Welcome, welcome. Make sure you hit that like button. We're talking about that Zen. And again, man, hey, I called it though. I told you guys it was gonna break. That DXN was gonna go down. I'm so happy that it did. And now I'm trying to shift my energies to this theory, as you speak it into existence, that Zen is ready to take off on its second wave. Like, yeah, looking at the weekly here on this chart looks really, really good. This is a solid sideways trade. 4 weeks in a row, we haven't really moved anywhere. We just been right here. Wow, that's kind of insane. I keep saying it's insane because this dump here was so vicious that it changed the narrative. Like, yeah, it's kind of insane how much of a narrative it changed. And it was just like the Twin Tower concept where it's like up and then down. But yeah, we didn't need to pump right here, man. This consolidation sideways, it really put us into a perspective to see that this was the floor. So if you bought Zen, burned Zen, mint Zen between February of this year or between January until March, if you were doing anything in Zen world, and I know it, there wasn't that many people here. That's why I started my channel, because we needed to come together so we could talk about what the fuck is going on in this shit, because this is weird. Even right now, there's not that many people talking about Zen. So, you know, this is still a very small community. And when we have runs, our runs go. So I would like to see another 400% on this, because that would be great. That would really set the tone for us going into the 333 auction, because then it would bring the ball back into the minter's court, where if you're minting Zen, you're going to be rewarded because you've gone out of your way to participate in the ecosystem. You're a miner, and you have the coins. But right now it's a buyer's market, and they are who controls the price. So yeah, I would say, yeah, flip your script. Look at that shit versus the other side. Let's look at XEN. Yo, what's up, Dennis? Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for being in the chat. But yeah, you got to hit it from all angles, because if you're in crypto, in my opinion, at least I've been in it for the point where, you know, I want to make a living off of this shit. And my living off of crypto would be making other people have a better experience so that they don't have to fall down the same steps I've fallen down. And looking at everything from all angles is the only way to really see it all for what it is. And yeah, that's what you got to do, man. So I'm glad that you enjoy the analysis, technical analysis, So I'm looking at XEN right now versus its native price. This might be the hack, man. The hack might be looking at the Zen coins versus their native. So you get away from the USD price and you can see how much it really cost versus an Avalanche token, right? Because if Avalanche goes up in price, XEN should go up with it automatically, because you should be able to sell your XEN into Avalanche, because that's the biggest liquidity pool, right? That's the value. That's the cool thing about Zen. We've never had a coin that's been so vanilla and so fairly launched that you've been able to build liquidity with it after you've made it with some time, right? It's just it's easy. And looking right here at the RSI, everything is looking good on Avalanche. Still, we never got oversold, and I doubt we will get oversold. And that's because there's not enough supply over here. So what we're looking at is the fully diluted valuation. This is how much is here. So you see total supply minus burn supply times price. so much Zen has been burned on Avalanche that the fully diluted volume or value is actually $70,000. The market cap, though, for how many coins have been created, right? 224,000. So this is insane over here. AVAX, because it takes so long to make the damn coin, it's created this weird scenario where now the coins burn faster than the market cap is being built, faster than people even add liquidity. So there's a lot of DeFi potential on Avalanche. I'll look at another one. Let's look at the second biggest chain to produce Zen. Should probably start building my Zen list like that. Hope this is the right one. So yeah, so you'll see here this market cap and the fully diluted, it hasn't impacted it enough yet so that everything starts rolling backwards. The Avalanche is the only chain that has done it. I don't think even ETH has done it. Is there a better ETH chart? Is there? But yeah, so like everything is pretty much all the same. Avalanche is the only chain out. Here, we'll do this one too. We'll do Matic, because I know I got the Matic heads in the house. Ooh, this chart ugly as fuck. So yeah, Matic is the same. They almost up to 500K. Keep going, Matic. See, the thing about Matic, what's cool is that you also get to see every narrative in crypto. So you don't. It's like you can be biased because you, like me, like it's like, oh, I'm not going to go to Matic because I'm going to do the most challenging chain to create Zen, because naturally that should give me the most fair advantage versus anything else that has any type of VC opportunity. So technically, what Jack explained in the spaces yesterday to answer my question, you know, a lot of these cheaper chains, they give away block space for free so they can have activity, they can have users, and giving away free block space isn't necessarily you know, a utility. It's like, you know, walking down the street and getting a free card with a free sandwich on it, right? The business is praying to God that you come back a second time. That's all freemium is. Please come back again. Yo, here's something for free. Please come back again. So luckily for Polygon, this has worked out in their favor, and they have a lot of people coming back again. And this has created a Zen market because people are already on that mentality that I'm going to come back again. So I'm not going to rule out Avalanche or Matic, but again, this is why Avalanche is still high in price with people interacting with it. It's because the users are minting the Zen and instantly burning it. It on the market, off the market, you know. And I don't know any other chain where people are doing this. This is why I like Avalanche again. There's a lot of Zenians that understand how Zen works, which is, hey, I get this and I burn this. So that's really, really epic. Epic. What's going on? I bring the fire. What up, D-Angel? We are just waiting for the next tick up. DCA again on the way down. Yup. I'm riding the wave on the next one, man. They can't get me on this one. That's why it's like, hey, where are we at with it? What are we doing? What are we doing, guys? Let's look at the fourth most expensive. I'm gonna build out this list. How much was Phantom? Was that 3 cents, 1 cent, 2 cents? Oh, Phantom is 2 cents. Phantom. Then all these are free. And this is why Zen is crazy. Like, you can onboard people into Zen based on blockchain. Because if the person is like, I ain't got no crypto, it's like, well, cool, let's go to a chain that has nothing, right? And then that's going to be you like taking them to ETH, taking them to Ethereum POW, taking them to OKX, You know, those chains, you literally pay no gas to make Zen. So you could have fun forever and never have to worry about paying a lick. But these other chains, they don't have that freemium of free transactions, but the transactions are still pretty free because they're pretty cheap. But that's why you won't be getting as much of the XN. If you're trying to port your economical energy into X1 chain, you will not be getting the most XN unless you are working within those boundaries of blockchains that cost money. So you want to find those, right? That's what you want to find. And yeah, Pulse chain is still going crazy. 600 transactions, man. You guys are really trading over there. But the volume on the liquidity is going down. We need a burner DApp over there. Now that the game is out, I think that if Pulse chain was able to get a burner right now, then that would change the dynamic of the FDV, the fully diluted value. I think that would change it because there's a lot of Zenians that understand how Zen works. So they'll automatically boom, snap, burn, new mints come out, burn, and then this could make it very, very bullish and roll backwards. Good for the ecosystem. That's why it's like, yo, keeping my eye on it. I am keeping my eye on it, especially if it's the 5th most expensive. Oh no, it's the 4th, excuse me. 5th is Matic. Yeah, the SEC stuff. Yeah, D Angel got a point. Matic is still growing. So the SEC stuff doesn't matter about Matic. But it does matter for an American. And that part is the part that sucks because Western people don't know how to move and navigate. And they hear SEC and they run to the back E key. You feel me? So I hope Matic does well in America, though. But I'm still bullish on it. That's why I said there's a lot of believers. There's a lot of people who did get the free block space that did build community, did build vaults on Matic. So Matic is up and running, straight up and running. Moonbeam is trying to do the same. There's still a small liquidity pull over here. I don't know what's going on in Moonbeam. I'm into a bunch of it. I'm just sitting on it. Now that I know Moonbeam is going to fall under the 5th most expensive chain to make Zen on. Oh, my bad. Yeah, wait. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Oh, yeah. So it's the 6th most expensive chain to make Zen on. So, you know, it's pretty far down there. You're going to have to make a lot of Zen or, oopsies, you can go and just buy it all up. So that's the next move, probably too. Venturing over into these other blockchains. Oh, it's got my special number, 555. Going over to these other blockchains and just starting to buy the Zen up so that you have it for the 333 auctions that are going to be on all chains. And that's why I'm really bullish on Zen right now. So you guys want to see how we get it over on Moonbeam? Let's get it over there. Let's get it over there. Somehow they knew Hong Kong was going to list along with Cosmos ETH. I feel that. I flex with Hong Kong, yo. I'm trying to go to Hong Kong. I think China's cool. I think that, like, I mean, I like Chinese food. My lady's Chinese and black. And yeah, I mean, they're really ahead of America, bro. Like, America's so behind, bro. Like, it's crazy. Like, you see, like, Hong Kong skyline, you're like, wow, they don't care about electricity at all. They're just like, run it, send it. But in America, it's like, we taxing for electricity. Wait, you want to do what in electricity land? Nah, we taxing for that. We taxing. But this is Stellar Swap. Stellar Swap is Moonbeam's main swapping DEX. It's like their Uniswap because they don't have Uniswap. I used to use this a lot though because I really like their cross-chain swap. It works so fast and so efficient that yeah, it had a lot of my interest in the very beginning. Since my interest has fallen off a little bit because Moonbeam as a whole has a lot of growing to do, and I don't want to have to grow with them or whatever. So yeah, that's like a little bit of a pushback on Moonbeam. But yeah, let's get some DBZen. Let's buy some of this bottom here. Just copy this here, get this address, go back to Stella Swap, drop in the Addy. Oh, I got 1.3 billion. How much is a billion over here? $15 glam. All right, I got 30 glam. Let's get it. Let's get some of this. So let's look at it. Optimize route. Let's see. 30 glamour. 2.5 billion DBZen. Price impact. It's gonna go up a little bit. Confirm swap. Now see, the thing is that now that I've used Fastnet, every other blockchain is slow. It's so bad. America is slow, period. We still pay for internet. Bro, I was just thinking about that because I started buying DVDs. Not DVDs, but UHD 4K DVDs, you feel me? Real fucking DVDs. Some things is great. It actually showed me how much of a scam streaming is. But oh, okay. $7. Let's get it. Damn, you get a whole bunch of shit. Nah, I'll just do that. I'll just do $7 for now. We'll keep DCAing into this. But yeah, like stream quality over here in America is like great, but it's not what it could be. And I think it's just like we're so behind. I like live in New York City and I feel like I'm in 2009 straight up. Bitcoin just started again. Did you see how fast? Oh yeah. There we go. This thing is like slowly doing its thing. But cool. I got some extra here. I probably need to stake this so I can get ready for that 333 auction. And you know, like the thing about the 333 auction that's going to be significant too is how you strategize, how you're going to bleed your Zen in. So my thought is that there's probably always going to be a billion Zen in the mix. There could be even more. So you might need a billion Zen. That means you need 333 billion Zen to stay up with the pool every single day. Because you would want to do the same amount every day. So that's kind of something I'm looking at is like, how do I position myself to be able to keep up with the amount of Zen I have? And brings me right back to the like, oh shit, I think it's time to start getting some Zen. It might be time to be getting some motherfucking Zen. Oh, there's my order. $7. Hey, who sold? Bro, do you like hot sauce? Man, I go get the crystals right now. That's my thing. Hot sauce and anything fried. I'll send you some of our award-winning gourmet hot sauce in appreciates of your time and vids. Hey, Carrie, that's fire, man. You know where to reach me. But I do like hot sauce. I'm a fan of it, but not too hot, bro. Not hot wings hot or whatever, like that hot show. I can't do that. True, the Fastnet is crazy fast. It finishes transactions before I can blink. Yeah, actually, the Fastnet is what made me look at. Damn, is this a bot? Fuck, dude. All of these blockchains have AMA flash bots. Every single blockchain. You can't even do anything because they're always going to dump after you. Sorry, got a little off topic there. That made me a little pissed because I didn't even know that Moonbeam had the same thing. AVAX has it too. They have an AMA flash bot that flushes the price sometimes so that it can pay fees to the people in the liquidity pool. So it's pretty cool how they do it. So if you're sitting in the liquidity pool, sometimes they flush the price like a bot does it. And then that's usually what you see here. I wish I tagged it. It's like 45, 45, 45, 45. No, I didn't tag it. But yeah, you'll see it. It'll pop up. It'll say flash wallet. And then it's like, ah, shit. I just got liquidated. Is this one of them? Nah, I don't think this is it. Let me see. This is a flash wallet. Nah, this is just something else. But yeah, sometimes they pop up. So I guess Moonbeam has the same thing. So you just got to watch yourself. I think doing slippage and bidding on less will get you a better price. But yeah, that's just part of the pools I've noticed. Here, let's look at I don't even have it up. I'm all over the place, guys. This is the middle of the week. Zen World. Oh God, you need to get on the last dab. You'll work your way up to it. The last dab, dog. Heck nah, bro. Bathroom time. That's all I read. You're gonna work your way up to the bathroom time. I'm good. Hot sauce talk. Oh hell. I'm good. See, what's crazy too is like, it's like now you need to go and buy Zen on all these. Don't do what I'm saying, but I'm saying like getting Zen on all networks and buying it is going to be more profitable, in my opinion, than minting it, because you got to max mint to get the most, which means you're not going to be in the 333 auction. So Jack Levin low-key pumped all of the Zen. He pumped every single one of them, but it's going to take a while for people to kind of get it, where they're like, oh, wait, this auction's on all chains and Avalanche is 1 to 100. So if I have a 10,000 on or if I have 100 blah 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 on this side, I only, or I need 100 on AVAX and it gets me 1 on Ethereum. That in itself is huge. So don't be surprised to start seeing all of these chains move up. Now, what is going to be hard, and why I'm trying to drop the alpha to the Zenians, is people are going to need to understand the price of production, and we're going to need to stress, what is the price? Where is the price? Is the price today? Is the price tomorrow? Is the price when the auction starts? Is the price the day of the auction? Is it subjective where it's like, hey, every single day there's a bot that adjusts the gas for that day's auction on all the subchains based on Ethereum? Like, what is the science behind this? It's a really serious question, because that could determine what chain sub-wise goes bonkers. And again, if you want to position yourself on some hopium, mint away on your favorite chain. And like I said, you just saw what I did. I'm loading up on Zen on all chains, regardless. We buying this shit. We buying it. Up to you what you want to do. Bruh is on that world. We buying it. I probably need to go and buy some BZen. I'm tripping. I don't have any BZen over there. So what's going on? Zen looks like it's still trying to take off over here. Let's just look at it real quick. We'll be able to swap X1 on all chains for ETH XN. So what they're going to do is the 333 auction will give you XN, and then XN is going to trade on all chains. So similar to Zen and how this experience has gone, where all of the chains have Zen, but the Zen price is dictated by the chain with the most liquidity. That's what's going to happen in XN. It'll be traded on all chains, and you'll be able to take it and port it over to X1 chain. So that's how they're going to be doing this experience with the 333 auction. You'll be burning your Zen, getting XN tokens on the ETH side. So EXN. So you'll be getting EXN. And then you'll be able to bridge that over to X1 chain in the future when X1 chain is live. And that's why XN on ETH will start trading as soon as the auction starts. You'll be able to buy it off the market. You'll be able to mint and sell. It'll find its own price, and all the other chains will be the same. Now, the thing about the other chains, going back to my studies here on the Avalanche chain, is that there are some chains where there's a lot of Zenians, where they're more likely to hodl the experience than they are to, degen it and just sell the shit off. And that's why I'm like really curious on what's going to happen with Avalanche, because people get it over here. And that could mean that this might be one of the best opportunities to get XN, because whatever portion that this is going to be getting, right? This is the third. I just keep running in circles here, but it's just so important. This is the third largest production chain. So it's going to get more allocation than everything below for your Zen. The only thing that is competing with it is Binance Chain. And that's if the team honors the 5 Gwei. They don't honor the 5 Gwei. They honor the 1 Gwei because more people are mining at 1 Gwei than people at 5 Gwei. Then this shit drops all the way way below Avalanche. Because this is Avalanche stability. So it's always going to be 45 cents, 43 cents to make a VMU on Avalanche until Avalanche starts to take off. And then like their gas goes up. So it did go up a little bit. I saw it at 30 at one point. But this is pretty much the floor price to make a xeNFT. And yeah, that's going to dictate a lot of different things. Again, the value of Zen, when you think of it compared to ETHZen, will be 100 to 1 if that's where the gas ratio is. And so far, Avalanche seems to be the closest in production to 100 to 1. Because, I mean, we could talk about this shit over and over again. But yeah, that 1 Gwei, man, that shit is crazy. Yo, bruh, how's the first place person winning on DXN every day? Burns 14 billion, but spending way less than the person burning 1 billion. I don't get it. Please help us figure this out. Is he cheating? Well, they could just be doing 1 and then other people can just be doing more. For instance, if you're on DBZen, you'll see this too. So it's not based, you want to look at how many batches they've created, because the batches that they created will tell you why they spent so much in gas. And some people, they like DCA throughout the day. I don't know why. Maybe they set up a bot or something. Is it here right now? Nah. So you see here pool entries. That's what I'm talking about. So you see this person entered the pool 2 times and they've burned, this much and this much, right? And it's pretty close to this one and it's way less than that. So that's probably what's happening. They're just burning more times throughout the day, causing them to spend more in transactions. And then the person on top burns 1 time for the best, and then they don't have to spend more in transactions. So that's probably what you're witnessing. And again, there's people burning over here all the time. The mega burner, right? This person, the average cost to get into AZen, like you can go and get, well, I mean, you can't. That's why it's crazy. Like you cannot go and buy this much AZen off the market and expect to just come in and be the best burner in this experience. Not everybody has it to do that. I think I'm even way back here on the spectrum because I burned so early that I don't even burn anymore. I haven't burned in a long time. I'm going to start getting back into the mix, but it takes a lot of attention. You got to go and look. You got to start playing. So it looks like the burners are coming down. I was burning right up in this area, and that's why my bag is packed. My bag is packed. Monster pump on EZen, front running XN pre 333 auction. That's kind of my thesis here. I'm saying it but not saying it because this is not financial advice. Oh, look at that Fastnet. Oh, I was going to show you guys Fastnet. Because when I did the stream with my guy, Jack Levine, my computer was tweaking. Like, damn. Like, shit. I couldn't even, it didn't even look that fast. But, yeah, looking at DXN. And again, this is why I envision what the whales are doing on Ethereum, because I'm using the subchains in Zen to be a whale. And all I got to do is apply the same numbers to Ethereum. And that's why it's happening the way it's happening. So you see here, I have over 18,000 DXN on Avalanche, but I burned for most of mine. Technically, I need to move these coins into the staking area just so I have better access to them. But I've already played the game and the game is going well. Like I'm still getting 0.3 Avalanche a day from people playing the game and getting their coins, right? Getting their positions. Because what's kind of crazy is that there should be more people focused on acquiring DXN right now so that they can drive up the price to push, to make it more tasty when it comes to getting into the lobby. And since the gas fees are so low on an Avalanche, right, $1 to play over here with low supply Zen, and less people coming in and bullying you, because it's like me right now. Like, am I gonna come and bully somebody in this? No, I'm saving my Zen for the 333 auction. So I need to figure out how am I gonna get into this with what I got going on. So right now though, this person, they spent nothing. Let's say $2. Currently in first place, potentially getting $392. I doubt it, but they're doing it. This is how it's supposed to be working, right? And we can look at DXN. It does have a liquidity pool that could flush that. But again, this is why I would love to see the DXN team build for all chains and not just focus on Ethereum. When it comes to experience, like they should build maybe a liquidity pool for DXN, and then that will give me a reason to move my coins around. Right. So like right now, I haven't moved my coins around and I have more coins than what is in the pool. And if I had a reason to move my coins, which will be DBZen NFTs, then I'll get out of the pot and then more people are going to get more divs. Right. So that's something I've been thinking about. Like how do you really start to move out of here? But then at the same time, I've been inquiring. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. I've been inquiring. Bruh, it's already listed. I say burn it, but not Zen. That's a fact. He entered twice and it cost 140, and then he entered once and it cost 80. But I burned 1 bill and he burned something 1 bill. Me and Higgins are trying to figure out how he spent so much less to burn so much more. Are you in the Telegram? If you're in the Telegram, after the stream, drop all the shit in and we'll fucking dissect it. Because it's a fair crypto, man. That's the cool thing about it. We can really dig it in and see how they got the advantage, and we can try to expose it. Because it also too, if we can find it, if something is if something like this, right? Like if Avalanche were to get BNB'd, where there's a way to get lower gas, that would scare me. That would actually make me really, really nervous, because then I would fall into this conundrum of what is the real Avalanche, right? Now, if it's only one player doing it, I don't think it's that bad. If it's a lot of players, like if we all can figure it out, that's fucking bad. But if it's one person that figured something out, we need to figure out how they figured it out and see if it's expandable and if more people can do it. Because if they can, then there's something there. Maybe there is an anchor node for Avalanche, and that would just summarize why we're moving to X1 chain. Because I don't know, can you get lower fees using anchor node? I haven't tried. I got to try that. Because I know there's an anchor node. All right, we're gonna put 1 Avalanche into DXN today. That's how I be surfing the internet. It's like, all right, bro, where's the plays in Zen world? Damn. Not today though. All right, something's fucking up with the stream. Okay, there we go. Actually, here, let's see something. And I'm gonna get up out of here. So I know Anchor is who provides a Binance chain to have one GUI transactions. Anchor also is very prominent in the liquid staking area. You see they got the Avalanche there, because Avalanche is a really good coin to have for staking. So people do like staking on Avalanche. I forget the website, but there's a website where you can see staking ratios, and you can see how much money you'd make staking certain places. But so yeah, this is what it is. It's called Anchor. You see here, you can pay to have a lot of support. You see, and the requests go up as you pay. Now, I don't know what to say this is. Like, is this unfair that people can pay $10 a month and get better transactions versus people who do it for free, right? Maybe I'm the shithead hating on the person that can afford it. But this is something that might be at play here. So let's see if we can find the RPC. Avalanche. 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 So getting started. Oh, Avalanche is a premium. So there's no free on Avalanche. Damn, is that facts? Wow, that's a fact. So you gotta pay to play on Anchor RPC. What is this one? Standard EVM. Okay, let's just add this one. I paid $20 for the one Gwei node. Works well. Haven't tried it on Avalanche though. Damn it, man. All right then. I've changed my sentiment. That's why I F with you, bro. Let's get to the bottom of this. Thanks, bruh. I see you in the gram. My bad for blowing up. We gotta find out what's going on. Nah, that's what's good though. You gotta learn about the way that things are shifting, because those that watch the market make the market. Those that just hang out, they don't really do that. So the reason why I wanted to see was let's go to Zenmon. Close some of these tabs. Close some of these tabs. So Zenmon is saying Avalanche is at 25 Gwei. So let's do this transaction real quick. Let's buy or actually, all right, fuck it. Let's just do it on DBZen. I don't know how low I can get it because I've never done it before. But what I will do is I'll test a burn at a lower rate on this node that I'm on to see if it's going to give me lower. But see, that doesn't make any sense. Yeah, because this doesn't move. So your protocol fee doesn't move with the gas node on DBZen. Right. But the transaction cost is what you're paying attention to. So I guess technically, yeah, and it's going to be cents. Yeah, that's another thing too. So it's going to be a lot more drastic than Ethereum, because on Ethereum, gas changes by the dollars, whereas on AVAX, gas changes by the cents. So even though you're getting a smaller ratio, right? Because we could see it here too with this theory of proof of production, right? On Binance chain, technically it's $1 to make 1 VMU, whereas on Avalanche it's half of that. So if you have half of that, right, you're dealing with cents on the dollar. Cents on the dollar. And yeah, that's probably what we're seeing here. So I'll do a quick shit, I don't want to burn nothing, bro, but fuck it. For the game. We'll do a Billy. Is that a Billy? No. Okay. Oh damn, 4 AVAX? That's all my AVAX. Alright, I gotta do a little lower. Because I don't want to fill the wallet up right now. That's what I don't want to do. Exit. Here, we'll just do 40. I think this makes me the top bidder. $40 makes me the top bidder. What's going on, bruh? Burn Zen. You get a bigger refund from the protocol fee with less gas. Yeah. Okay. You do not have enough AVAX in your account to pay for this transaction. What? Reject. I know I don't. That's why I'm going to do a smaller one. Here we go. So let's do advanced. We'll do, I guess, we'll do like half of it. So I guess 20, or just to see if it works. That's not that low though. It's like 5 cents. So let's try to make it even less. Let's really push it to the metal here. 10 cents. From 17 to 10. Let's see if this goes through. Oh no, I failed. Transaction not available. See, this is kind of why I don't like the anchor node. It's kind of hit or miss. But I bet this person, see, I bet I can't test it really because I don't have like the premium. But we can see here that they do have a premium setup for the C chain. I think that's what's fucking me up, is I don't have the C chain popping right now, and that costs some membership points. That's probably what's happening, man. Nothing too worry about really. I think like, again, the fees are so cheap on Avalanche that really the burn will be, you know, like how do I say this? Like, if you look at it on all spectrums, really you should kind of be buying it. Oh damn, almost knocked my Puffco over. Oh shit. You want to be buying it, because if not, you're gonna not have the best area. And who's to say, maybe we do see a dump of Avalanche down to test these levels like Ethereum, but I don't really think so. I don't think that's where we're going with it. So I think we're still in a good place. All right, y'all. So we've been streaming now for almost 2 hours. Make sure you like, you subscribe, you hit that bell. Same with everything. See, everything outside of Ethereum is above mint price. Why don't people like what's going on over here? Is the community not there or something? Like, can somebody answer that question for me? Like, why? Why is it this way? Let's look at the Phantom. The Phantom. So like Phantom right now, damn, there's no liquidity over here. This must be the smallest. Oh, because this is the Zen one. But we just want to see the price. I just want to see if it's under mint price. Nope, mint price is down here. So this is way above mint price. So all of these are still above mint. So that would either mean everything is getting ready to flush down the toilet, or things are looking really, really good for DXN now that the flush is occurring on Ethereum. So like I said, look, we came down, we tested this. This is the second time we tested. There's a lot of support here. Would love to see it break 3-4. And remember, if you could look back at my video, I said I do not know how we would get here. when this happened, and we came down and touched it. And I did like a percentage to show like, wow, from $7, we could really see ourselves coming back down here. Right. And now we're still doing the same thing. So it's still a little bit more time. DXN, DBZen NFT soon. And until then, find me on Avalanche. Straight up. What up, Busy? XEN's probably going to be price suppressed with an infinity supply like Zen on L1. Well, it won't be making that much, though. When you look at the... ooh, everything's all fucking buggy. When you look at the white paper, it kind of shows you that not everything is gonna, like, only the validators get the XN that's created after the 1 billion initial start. So once the validators kick on and then people start making it, then they could sell it on the market to, you know, pay for house and stuff like that. But that's just all blockchains. Everyone uses the gas to sell, you know. So I'm not really too worried about it, because I thought like the price would get way too high with not having that kind of setup. So it feels good to know like there's gonna always be some Zen coming out. Bro, when you add the Anchor RPC on chain list, the transactions cost on Binance go from 50 cents to 7 cents. Yeah, man. There's cheaper fees out there on Binance. You gotta use the Anchor node. You gotta use the Anchor node. All right, y'all. Yo, I'll catch you guys tomorrow. We'll be live here talking more Zen talk. Enjoy the rest of your Wednesday, whatever you do. Be safe out there. And yeah, man, water your plants.